Have you ever felt like life is too heavy to carry? Like the world is pressing down on your shoulders, and no matter what you do, nothing feels enough? If you've ever been there, you're not alone. Even the most powerful man in the world once felt the same way. This is the story of Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor, and the Stoic wisdom he left behind for moments when life feels unbearably heavy. Stay with me till the end, because this story may just lighten the weight you're carrying today. Marcus Aurelius was not just any man. He was the emperor of Rome, ruler of one of the greatest empires in history. From the outside, his life looked perfect. He had power, wealth, respect, and influence. But inside, he was fighting battles that few people ever saw. Every morning, he woke up with a mountain of responsibilities waiting for him. Wars to fight, decisions to make, betrayals to handle, and a kingdom to protect. And on top of that, his personal life carried its own pain. He lost many of his children at a young age. He struggled with sickness, and he faced loneliness, even while surrounded by thousands. So imagine this: the most powerful man in the world, sitting alone in his chamber at night, feeling the same heaviness that you and I sometimes feel. One evening, after a long day of endless duties, Marcus Aurelius felt overwhelmed. The empire's problems never stopped. New enemies rose, old friends turned against him, and his own body often betrayed him with weakness. He thought to himself, "Why must I carry all of this? Why me?" The heaviness of life sat on his chest like a boulder. And maybe you've asked yourself a similar question before. Why do I have to face this pain? Why is my life so hard? Why me? That night, Marcus picked up his writing tablet. He didn't write for anyone else. He wasn't writing a speech. He wasn't writing history. He was writing only for himself, private thoughts, to keep himself strong. And in those writings, which we today call meditations, he found his way out of the heaviness. He reminded himself of something powerful. He wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." Marcus realized that life will always be heavy if you try to control everything outside of you. People will betray you. Situations will change. Your body will get sick. But there's one thing you always control: how you respond. He paused, took a deep breath, and reminded himself, the weight is only unbearable if I choose to carry it the wrong way. Think about that. When we see problems as punishments, life feels like torture. But when we see them as challenges, as opportunities to practice courage, patience, and wisdom, suddenly, the same weight becomes lighter. Marcus Aurelius carried the Roman Empire on his back, but he never let the burden crush him, because he trained his mind to stay calm in the storm. And here's where this story meets your life. Maybe your battles aren't wars and empires. Maybe your battles are exams, bills, broken relationships, loneliness, or health struggles. And maybe, right now, life feels too heavy to carry. But remember this: the weight is not in the situation. The weight is in how you see it. If you tell yourself, "Why me? This is unfair. The world grows darker and heavier." But if you remind yourself, "This is my chance to grow stronger. This is my training ground," then suddenly, the same burden becomes your teacher. Marcus Aurelius carried losses, betrayals, sickness, and war. Yet he whispered to himself day after day, "I cannot control the storm, but I can control my mind, and my mind will remain calm." So the next time life feels heavy, pause, take a breath, and remember the emperor's wisdom. Your mind is yours to command. You can't control everything outside you, but you can always control what happens inside you. And when you do that, no weight in this world can crush you. So ask yourself, what weight are you carrying right now? And how can you choose to carry it differently, starting today? Because just like Marcus Aurelius, you have more strength than you think. And sometimes the heaviest loads give us the strongest backs.